Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. That's Emory Hunter's Zarda Playbook, and I'm Tyler Merkovich, bringing you Week 6 coverage of the college football season. We're almost halfway through already, and the game of the year thus far, down in the Bayou, the Florida Gators coming off a bye against the LSU Tigers, where they had that big win in Georgia last week. Tim Tebow, questionable or not? Is he going to play coming off that concussion? Big hit against Kentucky. We're going to hear it all week. Will he play? Will he not? Taking into consideration that and all the circumstances, what are the keys to victory for Urban Meyer?
Well, keys to victory for Florida, you want to make Jordan Jefferson beat you passing. That is the key. You saw what happened last week against Georgia. They were able to stop LSU's run up until late, and they had these guys in a lot of third and long situations where he had to make a lot of key passes, which he couldn't, and that's why LSU had to punt a lot. So you want to make Jordan Jefferson beat you. Third down defense for Florida has to continue to be excellent. As I just said, third down is where LSU struggled last week. So you want to keep these guys in those third and medium to long situations and take your chance with that excellent third down defense that the Gators have. And you also look at special teams will have to be key. One big play, that's all you need. They both have dynamite returners. They both have solid kicking games. They both have the ability to block punts as well as field goals. So special teams has to be key. Florida has only punted once all year. That is amazing. Those are the keys to victory.
We're going to see some sick returners in this game. Brandon James
That's
for the
if they
Gators, Jeff Demps, all these guys. Trenton Holloway for LSU. It's going to be a good one. Jordan Jefferson did show signs of struggle, especially late in that game in the second half against Georgia. But he's got good receivers. Brandon LaFell's great. Terrence Hollifer's a big target. Richard Dixon is still a formidable tight end. And, of course, the running game as well. Their offensive line wore down in the second half. But what does the Riverboat Gambler, Les Miles, what does he have to do? Does he have to pull out all the tricks out of his hat to win this one? What are their keys to victory?
Keys to victory for LSU, they have to stay disciplined on defense. You're playing a spread team, so you know what that means. Pressure up the middle to help frustrate, whether it be Brantley or Tebow that's going to be back there. So you have to be disciplined on defense. Linebackers, read your keys. Don't be fooled. Trust your eyes. Trust what you see, and attack once you see who has the football. Stay disciplined. Jordan Jefferson has to be ready to make plays in the passing game. That's the only thing that kept LSU from really dominating the Georgia game, is the fact that they couldn't make plays in the passing game. Florida's going to force you to make those plays. So Jordan Jefferson has to come up big. You have two good wideouts in LaFell and Tolliver, so hit those targets, and Dixon is the tight end. So you have to make those plays in the passing game, and don't allow yourself to be one-dimensional. Florida's going to try to take away what you do best, which is run the football. Don't allow that to happen. Stick with the run. You saw what happened last week. When you were able to stick with that run, Charles Scott was able to bust free. Also, get Keelan Williams in the game. He barely played, if he did play, against Georgia. So don't allow yourself to be one-dimensional. Make plays in the passing game. With that said, LSU is playing at home. This is a really big game. Last year, Florida blew these guys out. This game is going to be close, but I like Florida because LSU is going to have to prepare for two quarterbacks, and Florida can throw the ball as well as run. LSU, I think, maybe a little bit too one-dimensional.
Don't sleep on Keelan Williams. And LSU has some good cornerbacks to match up with the receivers, the Gators. You know, the Gators might be inept right there, where Aaron Hernandez will come through with Tim Tebow. I think he'll play, and I think the Gators are going to win this one very close, 24-20.
Yeah, this is going to be a real close game down in Baton Rouge. Real good one. This is the game of the year for the week.
For more, visit footballgameplan.com/NCAA.